What's up guys, it's Ian back here again and with another YouTube video, and welcome back to my channel of course. So today I'll be doing a pet tier list of the Grow a Garden list, with especially the new pets, which is quite good. So let's kick in. So to kick off, we have our bunny. The bunny actually searches for carrot. It'll make it 1.2 times more value, which I feel is not good because it only targets carrots. So for that, it's going to be a D tier. Sorry about that. Same for the black bunny. For the cow, it actually causes all plants to go within 8 starts to go. All plants within 8 start to grow 1.12 times faster, which is not really that good. You just let it grow faster. What at this point? So, and it's only 8 starts. It's not really a very big radius to me. So sorry about that. I have to give it a D tier. For the chicken, it's an uncommon pet. It is not really that good, to be honest. It's also like the cow. It increases egg hatch by 10%. It's not really that good, just increase your egg hatch. There's no active ability, just a passive ability. So for that, I will have to give that a D tier because it's just an egg hatch speed only, and you can literally just wait for the egg to hatch. It doesn't take long. I mean, if you try to stack many chicken at once, maybe it could help by 50 at most. If it does total more pets you can place in the garden is 8 pets, so at most 80%. So I would say it's not that good because there's no active ability. Just for that, I'll have to give it a D tier. So the next up, we have the deer. The deer is I would say it's an uncommon pet, and it gives a 3% chance for berry plants to stay when harvested. I think this is somewhat good. I will give it a C tier first. Let me explain. Because it allows berry plants such as strawberry, blueberry, what other berry plants are there? Strawberry, blueberry, cranberry, raspberry, celeste berry, and grape. So these kind of berries will have a 3% chance to stay harvested. So when you harvest them, it will have a slight chance, and it's quite okay, I would say. Not much comments about it, so I'll give that a C tier for that. The caterpillar is a divine pet, and it allows leafy plants to grow 1.2 times faster. I would say it's not really that good. I'll have to give it a C tier because it just allows it to be faster, and it's just the speed at which it's going then allows it to be a divine pet. But in other words, the caterpillar has no active ability. Sadly, it only has a passive ability, and for that, that's my opinion. The cat is an average pet, to be honest. I wouldn't say it was not that good. It's not that good, it's not that bad. It's an average pet because it actually makes your food more value because it actually makes them larger. So especially your moon melons, when it comes to your moon melons, it can actually make your moon melons very big. I see some of them like reaching out of the map, and it can be worth a lot. And for that, I have to give that a B tier. For a starter pet, it's actually quite a good pet. For the dog, every 60 seconds it tries to find a seed. The dog finds a seed, and usually the seed is not really that good. It usually finds like a carrot, strawberry, at most just a rare seed maybe. But I've never seen a dog dig for literally a prismatic seed before. If you have before, make sure to write down in the comments. I will take note of that maybe, and I will maybe change my tier list. But for that, and for now, I have to place the dog at a D tier. I'm sorry about that. Next up, we have the dragonfly. The dragonfly, every 5 minutes, it turns 1 fruit gold. This is a very good pet. It allows your crops to instantly times 20 value from your base price or from whatever that you have now. So the dragonfly, of course, is a divine pet, and it is placed at the S tier because it is the W pet. It is very good, and it only has a 1% chance of hatching, making it very, very worth it if you have it. And if you stack multiple dragonflies together, it actually makes your fruit go faster. So I feel that's quite good. Next up, we have the limited time event Echo Frog. For me, the Echo Frog is somewhat a good pet. It's a rare pet, of course. Every 5 minutes, it cooks and causes random pet to advance grow by 24 hours. It is quite a good pet in terms of speed. It's fast. Every 5 minutes, it just turns it into faster, and the plants can grow faster by 24 hours, which is very good. 24 hours. Actually, it is quite good because of its time also as well. So for that, I have to give it a B tier. So that is actually a limited time pet from the night event, and 24 hours is actually a lot of time that it actually advances. So that's actually quite good. Also, we will also have the frog. Sorry about that. The frog is from a night egg also. Every 20 minutes it will cook, and a random plant on the advanced 24 hours is also the same as the Echo Frog. Not much difference, so I'll give that a B tier. Next up, we have the giant ant. The giant ant is quite a good pet, honestly. It actually allows harvested crops to duplicate. It means it can actually double, which is better. If you have sugar apple or if you have moon melon, you can double it and have times 2 of it. So rarer fruits, of course, will have lesser chance. Of course, like moon melon is very mythical, so we have lesser chance. So the rarity actually depends. If it's common, it will high chance it will. But if it's the rarer it goes like prismatic, it will not double. But making it double is actually very good. So I will have to give the giant ant an A tier for me. The golden lab, or the golden lab, I'll have to give that a D tier. Sorry about that. It's the same as the normal dog. So not much difference. I no need to explain. Next up we have is the kiwi. The kiwi is I would say not a good pet. Neither is not a very bad pet. Honestly, that is my opinion. I feel that because it is a passive, and it decreases hatch time by 25 seconds every 60 seconds. I mean, if you try to stack them together, maybe it will help you, but not much to me. So for that, I have to give that a C tier. Next up, we have the mantis. The mantis is actually a very, very good pet, to my opinion, because what the mantis does is actually to pray for 10 seconds, granting a 1.5 variant chance to crops within. So it's actually very good, and it can grant many variants. It can grant more variants, like example, like if you really want a frozen, you can grant it, or wherever they can grant, it will grant. But it's only every 80 seconds, and it just prays for 10 seconds, just within the particular radius. And having that said, the mantis, I would have to give that a generous A tier, because it is able to give its variants, and I feel that it's quite good. Next up, we have the moth. Every 60 seconds, it actually digs up shackles or gears. So I think that this is a very, very good pet. Honestly, I will have to give it an A tier, because especially for those who usually want gear, who usually want shackles, it is quite a good pet if you want those gears for your harvest, or for whatever. Like you can dig up godly sprinkler, rarely master sprinkler, lightning rod. It does dig up before advanced sprinkler, basic sprinkler, and trowel, as well as for watering can. You can dig up these items. Next up, we have on the list is monkey. The monkey is a uncommon pet. It's a rare pet. I mean, sorry about that. It's a 2.5% to refund food back to inventory. So it is somewhat not really a good pet to me, because it refunds back to inventory. If you want to sell it back, if you want to sell it like so badly, it will refund it back. So nothing good about this. Just refund your food back, just by accidental. If you want to sell it, it has just a slight chance of getting back. But usually when you sell it, right, you won't even get back a seed. Usually, yeah, because there's only a 2.5% chance. It's very low chance. So I have to give the monkey a D tier. Next up, we have the night owl. The night owl is actually from a night event. It is a good pet, honestly, because the night owl allows you to gain additional XP for 0.23 XP per second, which is a very good pet. It is damn good. It allows you to advance your pet faster. It allows you to grow more XP, have more XP, so that it's able to level up faster. So for that, I have to give that a tier. Next up we have is the hedgehog. The hedgehog, to me, It is I would say the hedgehog. I did get a hedgehog before from a night egg. The hedgehog is egg grinds prickly food such as cactus, one of them. It, or prickly pear. So it grants 1.5 times size bonus. I would say it's an average pear. It just grants such particular fruits a size bonus which have more value. So somewhat good. It doesn't really help in granting most of your fruits really. So I will give that a B tier. Next up is the owl. The owls is the same as the night owl, so I wouldn't explain. So I'll have to give them an A tier. We have the pig next. The pig actually is every 118 seconds. The pig emits a 15-second aura. It allows 2 times chance for plants within 15 steps to grow variant fruits. This is actually a good pet to me. I'll give it an A tier first. Let me explain why. Because it is able to allow your fruits to have more variants. It allows to have a better different types of mutations. It allows you to also have a higher chance even, and it's within quite a decent amount of radius, not like a very small radius. It's actually quite a good radius, and the time is very short. It's every 118 seconds, which is every around 1 minute, almost 2 minutes. Yeah, so it's quite a good pet to me as a rare pet. If you have any like different opinions, you can always write it down in the comments and I'll take a look. So the next pet we have is the orange tabby. The orange tabby is I would say a B tier pet because every 90 seconds it just next 50 seconds and within the 50 starts to grow 1.5 times larger. It is a somewhat pet that allows you to have again more value, better value. I would say it's the Echo Frog. It just makes it a better value, can sell it better, and yeah, it's just like if you wanna earn more money, this pet will help you to earn much more money because of its size. Okay, the next pet we have is the panda pet. The panda pet is I would say the panda pet. I'm just thinking what tier should I put this, because it's quite a good pet. It's a legendary pet, but every 3 minutes it will eat the bamboo, but it's just only the bamboo. That's the thing. If it eats the others, like other fruits just besides the bamboo, I will have give it a C tier. But because of that, of eating bamboo only, so I'll have to give them a D tier. It doesn't really help you in your it doesn't really help you in your garden much, honestly. The next time is the polar bear. The polar bear every 30 seconds. Am I right? Every 30 seconds. Let me check. For me, the polar bear is every sorry about that, because I don't remember all the pets. The polar bear actually is quite a good pet, honestly. As a legendary pet, it's the hardest to get in the entire legendary egg. Every 90 seconds it drops 10% chance for the fruit to turn chilled or frozen, which is honestly a good pet. I'll give it an A tier because it allows you to have the chill of frozen mutation. It helps you to boost your pet better, and it's also a very, very hard pet to get in the legendary egg as well. The raccoon. The raccoon pet is an OP pet. It literally goes to your garden. It literally goes to other people's garden and steals a random fruit. It could be stealing a moon melon. It could be stealing a celestine berry. It could be stealing a candy blossom even. So the raccoon, I'll give it a very good S tier, just like the dragonfly, because it's a divine pet, and it is very good. Just like the dragonfly, it is very hard to get. It's only a 1% chance, and I would say it's a good pet from the night egg. Next up we have is the rooster. The rooster is increases AHP by 20%. I would say it's not really that good, honestly. Just increases AHP by just 20%. That's about it, and not really that good to me. We can literally just wait again. If you want to stack it, sure, but it was not gonna help that much, especially if it's like a divine, you have to wait for 8 hours. I wouldn't say it's that good. So I wouldn't say it's really good of a pet, honestly. So I have to put that in the D tier. Next up we have is the Sea Otter. The Sea Otter actually sprays your plants with water every 25 seconds. I think it's quite a good pet because it allows you to advance your plant faster, so it can grow faster even, especially if you want to plant new crops, it can grow plants faster with the new crops. So for that, I have to give it an average B tier because it's somewhat good, somewhat good. Next up we have is the Silver Monkey. Yes, the Silver Monkey. The Silver Monkey is a legendary pet, and it allows you to refine your crops. It really isn't that good. It just refines your crops. Like if you accidentally really press your crops by accident, you can actually refine it by 8% chance. And okay, if you accidentally press wrongly, you can actually refine it back. Like for example, if you want to collect your sunflower, there has many mutations. You accidentally press it, you have a chance to return it back, and it won't disappear. Okay, so for that, I have to give that a C tier. It's not really that good, honestly. Next up we have is the snail. The snail is, if I'm not wrong, the snail is a divine pet it's the highest chance that you can get from the egg. It's a divine pet from the bug egg. I would say a mythical pet. Honestly, it's a mythical pet. It's from divine egg, but it's a mythical pet. It just every 5% chance, extra 5% chance for harvested plants to drop seeds. It's just like the dog. It drops seeds like that. It just digs seeds and then it drops seeds. But when you harvest, it allows you. Like for example, if you have like many sugar apples in the garden, like for example, you have like 5 sugar apples, it can actually slight chance for you to get a sugar apple seed. I got once before so it's quite a good pet, honestly. It can give you an extra seed. So of course, the rarer it is, it'll be harder for you to get the seed also. So it's gonna be in a B tier for me. And next up we have is the deer. The deer is a rare pet, if I'm not wrong. It's an uncommon pet. Sorry about that. It just allows berry plants to stay. Strawberry, raspberry, cranberry, celery berry, grape. To stay after harvest. Not really that good. It just targets the berries only, and I wouldn't say it's that good. Honestly, the deer, yeah. So I will have to give that, really, in a D tier. I'm sorry about that. No, I mean I will give it a C tier, just because of the berries. I would say it is okay. It is okay. Sorry, wait. Is this a deer or is this not a deer? Sorry about that. Give me a second. Oh wait, this is the same thing. So I will have to give it a C tier as well. Next up we have is the turtle. The turtle is actually quite a good pet. It's a legendary pet. It allows sprinklers to last 20% longer, especially if you're master sprinkler. It allows you to. It can be there for like extra 1 to 2 minutes. I think it's quite a good pet. And when you leave the game, it will actually stop. So the timer will stop, and then when you join back, it will actually continue again. So for that, I have to give that a B tier, a high B tier. I'll give that a high B tier, honestly, because it's a very good pet for a B. It would have been, if it was an A tier, it would have been. I think for it to be good an A tier, I think it would be better if it lasts slightly longer. 20% is a bit too short. Yeah. Next up we have is the blood kiwi. The blood kiwi is actually obtained from the limited time event. It is a mythical pet, and every 60 seconds it decreases hatch time of egg with the highest remaining hatch time by 45 seconds, and increases its hatch speed by 20%. So it has actually 2 abilities, so it's actually quite good. The first pet has 2 abilities. Is it the first pet? But anyways, every 1 minute it decreases hatch time by egg with the highest remaining time by 45 seconds. That's actually quite the highest remaining time as compared to this, which is the any random pet. So it's not really so it's not really that good. But this one targets the highest remaining time, so this is actually quite good for its hatch time as compared to the other ones, and increases hatch speed by 20%, so it's faster actually. So for that, I have to give that a B tier. I wouldn't give that. I wouldn't give it a very bad tier because it targets the highest one, so it's actually quite useful. And for example, if you have butterfly, every 30 minutes, so it slowly can reduce, and yeah, it's quite good as it has two abilities, so for that it's quite good. Next time we have is the blood hedgehog. I would say that it's from a blood moon event update. It's also it makes your fruit bigger, higher prickly chance for for higher prickly fruit variants, so you can have more variants and more value. I would say it will be the same as the blood kiwi, two abilities, make fruit grow bigger as well as higher prickly fruit variant, so same thing also, not much of a difference. The chicken jockey is a very limited time pet. It actually makes your fruit zombify for as a 25% chance, so it is quite a good pet honestly. So zombify 25% chance, I'll give that an A tier because it's a limited time pet and you're not able to get it easily. If you want to trade with people, it's not gonna be that easy also, so it's quite good honestly. Next time with the blood owl. The blood owl is also the same as night owl. I'll give that an high A tier because the blood owl is actually same as the night owl, same as the owl also. It's a different variant. It allows more XP. I think it's 0.3 something XP if I'm not wrong. Let me check. It's actually quite a good pet honestly. It 0.5 is actually more, so it's actually quite good. So I'll have to give them an A tier because it allows you to level up the pets faster and better also. Okay, moving on, we have the mouse, the brown mouse. The brown mouse, I would say that it is a mythical pet, but I wouldn't say it's really that good because it just allows you to jump high, increases players jump high by 10%. That isn't useful at all. That does not help at all, and it's very useless for that. Gain 750 bonus experience. Either way, that is not good also because of its jump ability. And what's the point of jumping? There's no point of jumping also. So for that, I have to give that a D tier. Let's start with the red giant ant. Red giant ant is actually a very good pet. The red giant ant is a very good pet honestly to me because it actually it's a mythical pet. It actually allows harvested crops to duplicate again, like the giant ant. It's just red, and it also allows extra 5% extra chance for fruit crops to duplicate, so you can duplicate again, and you can have two types of it, same as the harvested crop. When you harvest it, you can have 2 times. So for that, I have to give that A tier as well, together with the red giant ant. Next time we have is the gray mouse. The gray mouse, honestly, I wouldn't say it is from the mythical egg. It is the highest chance possible you can get it from it, and it just allows, it gets 500 bonus experience and increased movement speed. That doesn't really help increase movement speed. That's a useless ability honestly. So for that, I have to give that a D tier because it doesn't help. Okay, it gains 500 bonus experience. That is like the only good thing. The other ability is just damn bad, which is just only increases the speed of the player. The red fox, I'll give it a super high A tier just after the raccoon. Sorry, because it steals seeds, and sometimes the seeds that it steals isn't that good honestly. It usually steals just, I have experience, it's just this, the most I have seen a red fox steal is a legendary seed, which is coconut seed. I think the most is still it's a coconut seed. The red fox is honestly a very good pet honestly. It goes to a random player's plot and actually steals it every 8 minutes. Time is very short, so attempts, so sometimes it may not be successful, but it tries to steal a seed, means it has, of course, rare seeds have rarer chance for it to be successful. Like the sugar apple, it will have harder, but it's still good. Just like the raccoon steals crop, this one steals seeds. And the last pet here we have is the squirrel. The squirrel is, I actually have multiple squirrels. I can give them out if you want. Just make sure to join my username. The username is in my comments, so make sure to check it out. The squirrel, I would say, is a mythical pet. Of course, it just grants 2.5% chance to keep the seed when planting. Okay, just one ability. It grants 2.5% chance to keep the seed when planting. I would say it's not really that good, honestly. I'll have to give that a C tier because it just grants it with to keep the seed. Alright, that's about it for this pet tier list. If you have any questions, make sure to write down in the comments and I will try my best to answer them as soon as possible. So here's my pet tier list, my official one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down. Thank you guys. Peace out.